And today we're going to start something new. So we're going to do some unpeeling here. This is a... Ooh, that was... Ooh, I don't like that. A 12 by 16 artboard. I think this is the top here. It is blank. We are going to be recreating this cover of The Incredible Hulk, number 224, by the amazing Sal Buscema. But this cover is actually by Ernie Chan. You can't really see his name, but let's give Ernie some props here. Ernie. Hey, Ernie. Hey, Bert. Yeah, Ernie. No, I can't do Bert. He's too nasally. Anyway. Ernie Chan with this amazing cover. I'm sorry for the glare behind me, but that's what we're going to be doing today. If you guys want to join me, I will put this image skapow right there for you. If it's too small on screen, you let me know and I'll see if I can post it for you guys. Yeah, I'll move it over. But that's pretty much it. I'll throw it up on my posts in case you guys want to draw with me. But I'll keep it up here. Alright. I have it in my photo editing software. I got it gridded up. So I'm going to start doing the grids right now. My measuring grid. The one thing I am going to change, I actually changed where the title is going to be. I guess I should scooch over. I changed where the title is going to be. Now the Incredible Hulk title is going to be by his keister right above the dude's face. And I enlarged the figure. So the figure is, let me see my grid part here. He's going to be a lot bigger. Just moving stuff over. Is that the whole figure? Yep. So he's going to be sitting about 3 inches from the top. Big old face. Beautiful face. All the way to the bottom. So that's going to take up here. He takes up the lower third. The lower 2/3. In my composition, he is going to take almost the whole piece. Hulk has to be huge. So I removed the copy, the title, shrunk it. So I'm going to draw the figure first, and then I'm going to superimpose the Hulk title here. Cool. Move this aside. I'm going to do the boring stuff first. Alright. By doing my grid. Move my guy. Put my Jesus right there. Yeah, for you guys with the ruler envy, I got my T-square out. Sometimes these T-squares, for as useful as they are, they're a little bit too... They're not even. You see how much space I have here? So, it's on a slant, so I don't know how accurate this is. But, as you can tell, it's a little bit more than 16. We'll work with it. I have just recently been doing and using the grid method more often for these pieces. But the way I've been using it is allows me a bit of a freedom for my art style. I am only using it mainly for proportions. to get the proportion right. And if something like this where I'm doing an homage and a copy, I want it to come out as close as to the original. So I'm just using it for proportions to make sure everything's in the right place. And then I can play inside that sandbox and draw how I want to draw, which is what I'm going to do with this Hulk. I'm going to have it a bit more gritty as much as I can with this type of artboard. Can't really get that much detail because of the texture of the artboard, but we will try our best. Mark, mark, mark. I'm showing you guys the non-romantic part of drawing, the tediousness of grids and the but it gotta get done. All right, so that's a cross. I'm going to use my smaller T-square for this. And this thing is such a tease. It's almost slightly bigger than an inch in width. So it would have been awesome if it was actually an inch in width, and that way I can just mark both ends. But sometimes it does and sometimes it doesn't. Let's see. Let's speed up the process here. All right, so today it decided to be accurate. I did this for my my Optimus Prime piece, and then noticed that all my lines were crooked. I use this technique. I've been using it lately, like I said, and especially on these canvas boards where it's kind of difficult to transfer. If I'm using paper, I'm trying my best to do freehand as much as possible, because then I can just go ahead and scan it and print it out if I want to transfer it for painting. So it all depends on the style and the practice that I'm going for. And I'm trying to do more on canvas and artboard so that I can sell these right out. I really can't scan these for prints, so I'm trying to do original pieces to sell them. So if you guys are ever interested in anything that I have up, please check out my Etsy store, check out my coffee shop. My coffee shop is usually for original pieces like this. The Etsy is used more for printing on demand, posters, stuff like that. But any which way you guys want to contribute, either by purchasing or by just supporting me, go ahead and leave a tip for me, for your boy, on my coffee shop. All right. Let's mark the 12 by 12. If you guys are practitioners of the grid method, let me know what your pros and cons of it are. If any, maybe you're just a champion for it and it is the only way that you do art. Let me know why. Let me know why you feel that way. Maybe you're just starting out how to draw. This will be a great way to just like lose yourself to the process. It kind of eliminates some part of the thinking. It's great for learning. Again, it's tedious. This piece, it forces you to slow down a bit, which is always good. Now I gotta get the big boy out. Maybe. Let's see. I made my other marks too dominant. All right, let me see here and here. It's an art line of science. For whatever reason, I don't trust now that my lines will be plumb, as they say. Who says? What's today? Wednesday? Hump day? Middle of the week? Are you guys lamenting the first part of it or looking forward to the back end? Oh, look at that. This is usually the most boring part, so I appreciate if you guys are here and go, meh. Stick around, come back later, I promise. We're gonna get in it. I was going to use my blue Prismacolor pencil for this, but I don't want to do too much. I end up rubbing a lot, and I don't want to overwhelm the canvas with blue Prismacolor. All right. All right, we are ready to go. So now the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to just start marking out some measurements based on the grid that I have and my figure. Moving my cell phone so I can record this, and I'm hitting that. Here we go. All right, I'm going to do my numbering. 1, 2, 3. I didn't realize how many professional artists use this method. I've been watching these competition shows on painting portraits and landscapes. And it's quite amazing how many use it. So what I'm gonna do, 1, 2, 3, follow my 3, 4 right here. This is the first mark for a thumb. And then I'm gonna roughly follow along. I'm not too much of a stickler to it, but Ernie Chan, the artist of this cover, did such a beautiful cover. I just need a placeholder. Oh, I really didn't give him much space, did I? So I'm just going to do it this way. The Hulk is holding a figure here. He literally broke this dude's back. I didn't read the full story, but it looks like Banner can't turn into the Hulk. So they're using a machine, a life model decoy, because that's what you want, of the Hulk that he's piloting, and he's connected neurologically to the machine, to the Hulk machine, which they've done before. They actually did it in a. They actually did it in. Kirby did that in a. Come on, Mel, use your words. In Eternals. Wait, what's the name of that thing? Yeah, Kirby's. What were you called? Is it Eternals? No, I can't remember. Anyway. Alright, that's about halfway. It's just really amazing how they're able to do the proportions of this monster. He's basically, if you look at his proportions, basically a baby. Baby proportions. Everything's big. Can you guys see those lines at all? I may have to close my curtains. But what's cool about this method is that if you use it, how quickly the form begins to come to shape. Obviously. And here. And dip. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna honor the shading. I just think that I just want to emphasize it more. I will be painting this. I want to stay true to what I'm looking at. Let me move this. Still here, 5 and 6. I'm going to exaggerate some lines to fit my my art style. All right, and that's one. Yeah, isn't that weird? That's his torso. 1, 2, 3, 4 inches of torso. I'm wondering if scaled, if that would do the 8 heads. Well, the Hulk I think is like 10 heads high when it comes to Marvel measuring. Here. If you do this stuff for practice, please make sure you give proper credit to the artist, guys. I've been seeing a lot of stuff. It's okay. You did it. You gotta give props though. Can we do that, please? It doesn't take much to say thank you, or even after if you sign it. I'm gonna sign this Mello after Ernie Chan. When I'm done with my Wolverine, it's gonna be Mello after JR. So it doesn't hurt you as an artist to honor and give props to your influences. Even if you're copying. This does help you. I'm like going through it like, man, that middle. I love that hand. Doo-doo-doo. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna grab my figurines and really amp up the musculature here. I don't know. Hulk moving in his he got his hips curved up there like Shakira. Once you get the hang of what you're looking at, it allows you to be a little bit more freer with your pencil marks. Oh yeah. I love that curve of the figure. His abs are here. His whole ab. I just want some guidelines at this point. That's it. All right, boom, bang, boom. You guys remember Montel Williams? Bada bing, bada boom. My boy Tony used to watch that show. Man, we used to bada bing, bada boom all the time. Oh, no, he used to say bingo, bango. See, I hope you're doing all right. All right. We can get creative there now with the anatomy. Arterix Draws says, great drawing. Thank you and welcome. I am, yeah, I'll show you what I'm drawing. I'm recreating this cover using the grid method. And what I did was enlarge the figure, move the title lower, and now I'm just placing my lines to get my proportions right. And but thanks. All props to Ernie Chang, the original artist of that cover. There goes the pants. Missed the pants. And then 11. It's really interesting when you use the grid method how different the proportions feel. On the original cover, it looks so big and as it should, and then you look at it when you start breaking it down this way, and now in 1 inch by 1 inch grid, you start noticing how tight. It's really interesting. There's a method that I want to try soon that was introduced to me by another artist by the name of Linkos Art, called the Doodle Grid. A method that goes here. I think I lost it here. This piece here. Oh, Hulk got a good dome that I would love to try out. Imagine instead of these squares, you basically do a doodle throughout it, right? Something weird little figures and scratches and whatever you want. You could even write text. Take a picture of that, put it in Photoshop, put it in Photopea, put it in Krita, and using another layer, put the subject you want. So if I had written a text or copied something of the Incredible Hulk script, whatever, I don't care, and then used this image and superimpose it, I could have used the bits and pieces from the panel of the doodles as my grid instead of the 1-inch square method. Alright, I think I lost it. Here. Here. It goes all the way. Here. If you know the method I'm talking about, let me know. Alright, this is the pants. Once I get an idea of the figure, I can get a little bit looser on some of the details. I'm not going to copy the pant rip to the T, or some of the anatomy shadows, even though the shadows are dope. I'm going to add more. I just need the outline to keep me square, keep me plumb. Forearm. But this hand is, I love this hand right here. It's dope. The hand is huge though. Alright, right here. But like I said, this is a really good way to kind of like, not completely shut your brain off, because you still got to do some thinking, you still got to do some type of measuring and mathing. But it's not enough. Not so much that it deters you. It still allows you to be creative. All right. I gave him too much finger, so I'm gonna have to fix this one. It goes higher. That's a finger. Okay. I can't skip out. I might start doing this on older comics like Al Williams and Alex Toth comics from EC. I got some collections of that I would love to try to study. I think I kind of lost it. No, it's okay. We Gucci. This is probably the, I wouldn't call it the most boring part, but it should be the quickest. Just getting the measures in. And then his title is going to be here. The Incredible Hulk is going to be right here on the bottom. Like it's tripping him up. But what I'm really interested in doing is this face here. The jawline. I'm going to be a little bit looser with the face. Even though I love that face that he did, I'm going to keep a lot of those features. Nose. I don't know how I'm going to replicate it. The Hulk had such nice hair. Ear. Neck. Alright. I just want to maintain that energy. Homie cool. 1, 2, 3. How you doing? His hair needs to be wavy because he just got zapped in the back of the dome. All right. And all I need is an eyebrow because I think I could do the rest here on his face. All right, I'm gonna keep that and the nose here. I love the Hulk. His expression alone. All right. Move on from there. He's gonna get zapped. Neck. Dope. Oh, got nips. I try to recreate the Hulk cover of the introduction of Wolverine with varied success. I'll share that with you guys in a second. Okay. We getting there though. Let me see, that's that. What number is that? 5 to 6. 5. Of course, I didn't make it easy for me and put his foot right in the middle. Goes that way. I might add some more dynamic cracking under the heel. To tree. That's crazy. I'm just saying that's crazy because of the size of his ankle. His freaking toe goes all the way over here. His fat toe. That's something I gotta work on. Scale. Look at that foot. Let me move this camera. Toe, and then here. One, two, three. You guys find yourself with the advent of AI not being able to give proper digits? Do you find yourself counting toes and fingers? 1, 2. I do. 3 and 4. I gave him bigger feet. Got these sticking out. And if you're drawing the hawk, you gotta growl, don't you? Buddy. And hit him up with a couple of betties. Okay, now I'm just kind of like loosely following. Because I'm going to use the shading technique of the artist. Because it looks so cool. Alright. That. Wrinkles. That. Detail. Toes. Alright. I think we've done enough. Where's the back? The back leg is back here, but it's kind of hidden. Let me see. There's a dude here that's hurting. His back leg is right here. He's standing over. What he's actually doing is standing over a military dude. He has no regard for the military. Like some people that we know. Alright. Down that. Pinky here. that, and that. I feel like they were able to draw these figures so easily and contort it like this, and it just looked normal and good. Bananas. We're studying the figure and struggling. Alright, I think we're moving along. I think we're having a good time. Let me just scooch this over. I don't like what I did to that finger. Hopefully I can fix it. All right. I don't have to adhere too much. I can just do some wrinkles here. Once I grab the other pencil, I'm going to tighten up these lines to best suit my style, but I think this looks great. Shading here, shading here. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to try something different. When it's all said and done and penciled, I'm going to put some tinted gesso over the whole piece, and then I'm going to paint over it with gouache. What's next? The leader on top. He's so goofy in this. He looks like he's riding an egg. But he's up here. Two, three. That's my 3. And then he has a laser up here. He's shooting at the Hulk. I'm not really following too close this energy blast on him. That's what's the point. It probably won't it's probably going to evolve. Zap. It's a great way to loosen up. Okay, I'm not going to do too much of the background. I'm going to draw the figure he's folding up. It's going to be black back here. The dude. Hopefully I didn't draw myself into a corner. His back leg, some debris. Yeah, I think we're moving along. Yeah, so I'm gonna ink this with a gouache. So I'm really painting. I don't know why Google's trying to find my networks. Beat it. This dude got wrecked. Elbow. That's his arm. I don't know, did Kirby, not Kirby, did Kubert ever draw the Hulk? I've been reading a lot of Sergeant Rock, World War II, USGI Heroics. They're amazing reads. They're so dark. His neck is right here. I'm just getting the gist of it. It's kind of nuts. These guys, the way they did this, and I'm over here, and it feels like science. He tore this dude's back. I was watching art bud of mine drawing the other day on his live stream a character being lifted over their head. A character lifting an enemy over their head, and it's just like he was commenting how odd it was. I'm like, I'm copying this and I can understand. the death claw. You know, characters dead when their hand just. That's what he got going on over here. And his helmet. His leg. Man, his leg goes all the way back. Give the guy some weight. And a master class in drawing folds. That's a bit morbid, isn't it? And his other leg's over here. I gotta make sure that reads when I paint this thing. I don't want to lose the Hulk's hand. In case you guys are wondering, I'm using an HB lead. Very close to what you would use as a number 2 pencil. Super versatile. I'll go here. And then I'm going to go over it with a, I think I have a 2B lead in here. In my silver. So I won't have to be so sketchy. I can sharpen up the lines that I want. And reduce some of this, the lead here. The noise and the mess. Alright, I'm going to have to put his helmet up here. I drew this blast here where I wasn't supposed to. So, but that's okay. I don't know if it's gonna read, but I'll try it anyway. Adds a little bit more oomph to what's happening. Alright. We got the Hulk here. Yep. Now for the fun part. Let's do the title. So in my editing program, I'm just looking at the title here. Removed everything else so it won't be so confusing when I'm looking at it. Hopefully that helps. This is 5. So I'm really working right here. 5 and 14. This is difficult. 6. I'm gonna see if I can do this. All right. I'm gonna mark that. That's gonna be the beginning of my H. I don't know. I props to every typographer. And then number 10 up here. To the line, but that. I'm losing it. Okay, so it is behind the knuckle. That's 11. I'm sorry guys, this is the worst part here. I think it's there. This is okay, this is the H. It's going to be behind it. Looking at it, it doesn't seem so. But I guess it is. And you could probably hear my cat. She's not in danger. 14, 15. All right. That wouldn't work because it's skewed. And this one goes all the way across. What is number 13? Hope this works. Wish me luck. Oh no. All right, see if we can work backwards from here. Everything's pretty much on a straight line, so I'm gonna use my flop. If we start here, all right, don't move. That's my H. H ends on 7. Right on the outside of 7. And then U starts about right here. If I can pull this off, it'll be an absolute miracle. Okay. At the end of U is 9. All right, it's H, U. Good thing is that at least everything's on a straight line from here. And the view, and about right there is the beginning of L. Then right here. Stop moving. Beginning of L. I think that'll work. Inside. End of L. Past that. Past 10. Past 10. That's 10. You guys must be like, what the hell is he doing? What is he doing? Hopefully it'll all come into play soon enough. All right, and then the K. And that goes all the way up from here to there. And then, okay, I got a stooch. Oh no, stop moving, bro. Shoot. I think that's where the K would go. Oh, gravy. Should we give it a shot? See if it worked? Oh no, okay. These don't even match. They don't match, they don't match. We're gonna have to wing it. All right, here we go. I didn't mark the inside of H, but it's right there. And then in the middle, oh brother, this is terrible. do, I'm going to stop that because that's going to be boring. What can I use? I don't want to be too frou-frou here. Sure. It counts. All right, that. Cross the line. I'm gonna call it about right there. No, right? It gotta be almost the same size. It's not necessarily parallel to the bottom line because it's the way the title is, it should be higher. And because this has like a fake horizon line, oh brother, where would that be? Back here somewhere? A little further back. Dang you, comic book. All right, let's try this again. So, that's my horizon line. Wherever these lines converge is my horizon line. So, if I can find that, it's so far off the page. All right, let's keep going. Damn, bro, y'all don't even touch. How much further? How much further? Let's see. I wasn't expecting this today. Okay, I'm gonna keep moving back. I'm gonna need another ruler. Okay. I think that'll work. Eyeballing it. Nope, right here. I'll try to tighten it later on. I don't need one there. That's it. Okay. I think that'll work. Every moment I'm gaining more and more respect for the comic artists that do this. I'm gonna exaggerate this real quick. If I can just keep that same angle on my wrist. It's all in the wrist. Hi, sweetheart. What do you think? I'm using all my tools.
That looks great.
He's like, who touched my ass? Leave Hulk alone. Hulk vulnerable.
Really good. I like the words too.
Girl, I've just been
Straight edge. I can't do that.
I have been struggling.
You're doing a great job.
I had to find because the horizon line really is way off page.
Oh.
It's all the way over here somewhere.
Yeah.
That's the K. So hopefully the K will still register. Even no, I think it'll register.
I think so.
We all know who it is. Harlan.
Yeah.
It's Harlan. Harlan.
Cool.
Who? Harlan. Huel. Drink Huel. And that's gonna cover his foot.
The hand is awesome.
That's the hand of Ernie Chan, the artist.
Looking good, Pops.
Thanks. H. K. Okay. Bup. It's not chintz on the straight edges. This goes here. Right off of the gum line. Where is it? Right here? Right here. Okay. That K looks hella soft though, don't it? I gotta get that K to look a little bit more beefy. PU, no. Just gonna put my right here. Ain't nobody talking to me anyway, so. And my mama taught me, speak when spoken to. Can I even do the Incredible Hulk here? Oh, brother. Oh, the two about right there. Oh, it's too late. All right, but we moving and grooving. Let's go. This title is gonna kill me. But I'm stressing, man, because I have an external hard drive that has been wonky for the last couple months, and I don't want to lose this stuff in there. It's an external drive, and it's constantly ejecting on its own, and I know that just means it's gonna die on me soon. All right. I'm just doing the lines for the word incredible and the. I don't know how true I'm gonna stick to this line because I'm dying here. But discipline, we must have discipline. Alpha Raptor, how are you? What is it? You got a symbol here. What did it say? Oh, hi. Hi back. Did I lose my camera? What the hell, guys? Ugh. The frick. All right, give me a second. I don't know what's going on, man. The tech gremlins are attacking me right now. I just want to draw, guys. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. Anyway, I think we're back. You can see my screen. It's perfect. Fantastic. I'm sharpening my tools. Oh, man. Okay. You know, I don't know if the leader is sitting up here. You guys that are on the mobile, on the vertical stream, you can't see. That's the image that I am using as reference. It may be difficult to see because it's so small. But I already got my measurements in. I am going to... I left him a little bit more blank. I'm going to draw my own face as best I could. I'm going to use some of the shading because I love the way it looks. I just got beat up by this the title here. I moved it from the top of the page to the bottom because I wanted the Hulk to look massive. And now I'm gonna see if I can concentrate on the leader. Yeah, and I think we're getting close. So let me just start doing that before anything else bad happens on this on this video. So here we go. The incredible edible. We're getting there. Here's a reminder to schedule your next dentist visit, guys and gals. Anything else? Anything else? Nope. Alright, the Incredible Hulk. I think we have... Oh, I gotta draw this dude that got wrecked down here. And then the shoulder. I'm not gonna do the guy in the backpack. This is all gonna be black anyway. Black, black, black. Cloud. Debris. Debris. Cloud. Stilts. Background. Nova Draws, how are you? This dude's lifeless body. Hulk's big ass toe. Alright, black, black. What's going on, man? I don't think I'm gonna include, oh, you can't really see over here. I don't think I'm gonna include that soldier to save myself some detail. So far I got one soldier here that got wrecked, this soldier here that got wrecked. I'm gonna leave this blank. I mean, it'd probably be really cool to draw him in there, but I don't wanna. There's too much going on right now, and I'm gonna lose my mind when I start painting this thing. It looks just like the cover. Thanks, man. Like I said, I'm using the grid method on this one also. Oh, he got some Kirby crackle. So I was able to capture the composition and the figure. I moved the title to the bottom here, as you can see, so that I can enlarge Hulk's figure. So that's something that's really helpful about the grid method, which is what I'm using. You can see the grids here. But it also allows you not to be... I'm trying to use the grid method and not be nailed to it, and just use it to give props to the figure and the composition that these artists that I am doing recreations of their work, while adding a little bit of myself in here, like I will with the Hulk's face. Even though I love that expression, I'm gonna go ahead and do a bit of my own here. Still gonna use a lot of the shading. I'm just going to mellow it up, as they say. Nobody says that. I'm just gonna add a little bit more of my shading and my drawing to it. But it just looks good. This is by Ernie Chan, so I gotta make sure that I give him all the props in the world. The inside, the interior, is done by Sal Buscema. Well, I don't know. That dude was good, man, and I don't know if they give him that much credence. Rest in peace. I think he passed away earlier this year. Sal did. You know, it sucks to have a famous older brother, I guess. Get overlooked sometimes. But no, man, he Sal can hold his own, and he did so. But John is just such a big dude. Alright. I might zoom in on the face here so you guys can see it a little bit better. But I think we moving and grooving. I gotta put the leader here. I don't know how I'm gonna do that. It's so small. But I need the laser. All right, so let's do that. Go big or go home, right? But I'm not sure. I don't know what my schedule is going to be like today. I wanted to get back on later on. We'll see how that works out. I still might. I'll show you guys what I was working on yesterday. Yesterday morning, and then what I was working on yesterday evening. Oh, afternoon, more likely. That's 8. 8 and 2. 8 and 3. Yeah, you see, I'm just following the grid to get my bearings here. And it's over here. Man, that's a big ass laser. I'm adding a little bit of more emphasis on that laser. Why not? If you're not adding to it, what's the point? And then his big old dome right here. I was so disappointed in the that last Captain America movie with Anthony Mackie. Why would you bring back that character of the leader from the Incredible Hulk movie and not have him call himself the leader? And they had it there. Who are you? What did he call himself? The hero? Or some dumb ish? Nah, man. They changed his appearance as well. I mean, he looked cool. But, they've lost. Some of the choices they make really doesn't make sense to me, considering you're the studio that owns the property and you can't go all in. I'm loosely doing this thing because I think it's kind of silly. I don't know how I'm going to paint this. Anyway, that's just kind of like the nerd in me. I think they lost an opportunity also for the iconic Thor to Ultron. Will have words with thee? They don't got to be that exactly, but to change it to, is that the best you can do? No, it isn't. Anyway. Oh, I should do a stilt man. Alright, how far does this go? The inside. Really? That's my 11. I gotta remember, everything looks big because I enlarged it. Alright, that's gonna be black anyway. Anyway, nerd rant over. It just doesn't make sense to me, that's all. Black. I'm not gonna worry about that. Black to smoke. Purple and black. Figure black to green or whatever that thing is. Black. Orange. Okay. Yeah, that's what we need. The leader inside what looks like a freaking light bulb. Alright, I'm gonna move this leg over. Rajavendra, how are you? Hit me with the Keanu Reeves. Whoa, appreciate that. Give it a little minute. Oh man, his legs. There's a piece I want to redo of Spider-Man fighting Dr. Octopus. Oh, by Frank Miller. That I think I'm gonna do that. This really does look like a friggin' light bulb. All right. I'm gonna have to figure out a way to. There's no way to make the leader look menacing. He looks like a little kid. All right. Yeah, I gotta show you. I'll show you the image that I'm talking about because it is awesome. I did something similar with Spider-Man fighting the Green Goblin. And when I was flipping through a Punisher comic, a Punisher series that I have, they snuck in that picture. There was no way to make him look cool. Again, it just looks like a little kid. I'm gonna have to. I'll figure it out. It's gonna be difficult when painting. Ooh, so nice. They said it twice. I'm gonna go loose with this technology here. I might have to add extra stuff to this debris. Break the walls. I just don't want to put too much clutter. But it's gonna look cool once I can get the color in here. Because most of this is gonna be black anyway. That's what the X's are for. Just to let me know where it's gonna be black. Getting a little bit more creative with the shock. I gotta draw this dude. This dude. And the board is getting... Alright. Yeah, it's gonna go black, 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 black. No, let's draw that wall. Something to break up. Break up some of this stuff for the eyes to concentrate. And I can make... I'll make it a gradient. I'll make it from black. I'm gonna have to do this. That'll let me know that this is gonna be dark. And it's gonna go into a lighter gradient here to the wall. And then it's gonna be black again. So it's just gonna be a weird light purple barrier, right? Light purple, light grayish, and blue. Black for the purple pants to make them dance. Black, the dude, black. Light blue, that'll make that yellow pop. Yeah, I think we got it set up. I think we good. I think all I gotta do now, wipe it down, use my kneaded eraser to get some of this this stuff off. And then I'm gonna use my 2B lead. I gotta take off this thing. I can't use a kneaded eraser in the glove because it gets caught. All right, just a bit. The artboard takes in a lot because it's porous and because it is rigid and it has texture. The lines stay in place. So I'm not too worried about losing my lines. Plus I have the reference in front of me. But I gotta draw details on these soldiers. I like that composition. Ping pow. Give myself space for the face. Space for the face. What do you got? All right, I'm gonna knock this out in the next 10 minutes or so. Enjoy the tunes. get my coconut out the way.
Yeah. Mello. Us at the round table.
Alright, let's get this mouth in here and then I'm gonna call it. Thank you guys for hanging out. I really appreciate it. This is Art to the Round Table. My name is Mello, and God bless you. Love you, mean it. I'm gonna let the music play me out. I'm gonna finish his face. I'm gonna clean up, and that's it. Until next time, I will draw you later. Bye bye.
In the back, for the dreamer with a notebook crack, for the mama working double no break, for the brother trying to make a new lane. No hate in the cipher, just heat. Real talk with a smooth little beat. If the world get loud, I get